Hello, Pisces. We're going to do a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. I'm going to do a Celtic spread this week because I want to focus more on what is going on with the signs that I'm reading for. Typically, people will show up in your energy, and we'll talk about that as well. But I want to focus this week on the signs. So let's go ahead and get started. So, Pisces overall energy, we have the moon. What helps or hinders Pisces? Subconscious influences, the past, goals and ideals, near future, advice, environment, what you need to know, and outcome. Okay. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Overall, I feel like a lot of you might be paying more attention to work. But that's one way to look at this. But I also feel like there's someone in your environment or in your energy where there's a possibility for something long term, something stable here. But I feel like there's a work up to it. So let's go ahead and get started. Your overall energy is the moon, Pisces. So this is a Pisces card. It could also be Cancer, since Cancer is ruled by the moon, but it is also Pisces in Tarot. So you may be really in your feelings. Usually, the moon and a card can be someone who's in their feelings. Maybe there's something you feel you don't know, or there's something you're not being honest with about someone else. The past energy is the Page of Swords. So, that is an energy of spying or trying to find something out, getting information. So you may be feeling like left in the dark or hidden when it comes to something. What helps or hinders you is the Ten of Pentacles. This to me is about foundation. I think Cancer got this card also in the same position. Some of you may be dealing with something going on in the home. I don't know if someone's possibly stealing for some. Um, there's some. I feel like for some of you there may be something going on in the home that is not right. So keep an open eye for that. But more than anything, on a general level, I feel like what helps or hinders you is your sense of stability. I feel like you may want to continue, even though there may be a lot of BS going on around you, possibly, there is a need for you to maintain your sense of stability, emotional stability, mental stability here. And in the advice position, we have Eight of Pentacles. So that talks about working on yourself. That talks about focusing on you, maybe focusing on your career, focusing on your health, focusing on practical and tangible things for you. And that may be of concern for a lot of you right now, is kind of like your home, your job, something like that. And your subconscious influences, we do have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like possibly you want to reach out to someone. You may be wanting to, or you want someone to reach out to you. There may have been some type of ending, a divorce. Possibly you want to work on it for some of you. Yes, I feel like there's a moving on, a walking away from a situation. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the ideals or goals. I feel like for a lot of you, okay, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, there may be some type of third party going on, or you found out about a third party. Maybe some of you are the ones that are doing the third party. It could be. We're not always. We have to hold ourselves accountable. But that doesn't necessarily have to be. You may feel like someone. I kind of feel like Pisces. You may feel like someone's cheating, or maybe you found out someone's cheating. Because I feel like there's sneaky hidden energy here, and you may be aware of it, or you're finding out about it, or you're trying to find out about something. Tell me about this King of Cups. That could be your energy as a water sign. Yeah, Knight of Wands for the King of Cups. For a lot of you too, this doesn't necessarily have to be cheating. It does not have to be cheating. It can simply be just a lack of information, someone lying about something. Someone may have moved and they didn't tell you, or you moved and you didn't tell someone. There's just a lack of information here. It doesn't have to be cheating. It does not have to be. But for some of you, it may be. But I think overall, this is a general reading. So, overall, what I'm seeing is that there is something sneaky, something hidden that's going on. And I feel like you are trying to find out about it. Or someone is, but I feel like I feel like you are the one that's trying to find out something about possibly a earth sign or another water sign, something that someone did or something that was just not honest. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, please. The King of Cups does have the Knight of Wands, so that can be someone literally traveling and moving away because the Knight of Wands is action. Someone may have changed residences and didn't tell you or didn't tell you where they live, or they literally are just a player. It is in and out energy. It's action energy. With the Queen of Pentacles, that may be you wanting to find out more information about a situation, or you may be wanting to find out more information about a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about this world in the near future. We have the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Devil. So we have Capricorn energy here. Some of you may have went back to your past and didn't tell someone, or someone went back to a past situation, didn't tell you, where maybe they were married and they're trying to work on that marriage. There could be kids, children involved. But I do feel like whoever may have gone back to this past situation, I don't feel like they're happy there. I feel like they kind of went there out of obligation and necessity, like being obligated to the family. There's arguing, there's bickering, there's problems, there's conflict in that situation. So I don't feel like if someone went back to a past situation, they're not doing well, they're not happy. I feel like it's just out of, you know, the devil can talk about being bound to something. They may be having a hard time, or someone's not telling you that they are married or committed, and they might just be there because they are trying to work on a situation for the children, but they don't really necessarily want to be there because there's conflict. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is telling you to work and focus on your own stability, on yourself, almost be a little bit selfish in a way. If you have desires to reach out to somebody, you know, you may not bear any fruits from it. Yeah, it may just turn out to be disappointing because I feel like there's a necessity here for you to focus on your home, on your job, on your wealth, on your stability. Make yourself happy. Almost be just a little bit selfish when it comes to your energy, especially if you're dealing with someone who is not being honest with you and is lying to you, not telling you the full truth. They're not worth your time. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. And Pisces, if this is you going back to a situation or dealing with a situation, trying again in the home, with someone, I'd feel a lot of conflict. Yeah, look at that. There's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of bickering. Tell me about this Six of Cups. I feel like someone here is trying to make something work because of children or just because you've known each other for so long and so you feel like that's where you should be. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. Another way to look at this whole spread too is there may have been a missed opportunity, and I was just getting ready to say that, and these cards fell out. If it's not about somebody lying and moving away and moving back and working on that, there may have been a missed opportunity with you and another person that could have actually been really stable. And there's like a change of plans. That came to some type of a halt. It just didn't work out. There was a missed opportunity here. And this could be what I'm seeing as far as this missed opportunity. I feel like someone could have lacked. I don't really see third party in that situation. I see more of impulsiveness, argumentative energy out of possibly a lack of self esteem, insecurity issues that cause someone to maybe lash out. If that's the case, I kind of do feel like in that second story, I feel like that may be a situation that might be coming back around here. There's definitely this Page of Swords is coming out a lot. There's definitely spying. I think it's going both ways. Yeah, there's spying, there's stressful energy. Tell me about this Magician. So I feel like for those of you where it's not the first story, the second story is possibly someone coming back in, especially if you were dealing with a Taurus or, excuse me, a Virgo or a, or a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that keeps flying out. I feel like there's going to be some type of ability to work on that again, to clear the air, to talk, clear up confusion, because there is some type of confusion here in your overall energy, and that's coming out. I feel like in the second story, I'm getting the confusion. But with this energy here, with the Queen of Swords, that cuts right through the BS. That's being logical, that's seeing something for what it is, that's coming out of maybe illusion, fantasy. Seven of Cups can talk about fantasy. Just not being grounded. I feel like in your advice there's a need for some Pisces here to get grounded. you know, don't be in fantasy la la land when it comes to a situation, because that's going to cause conflict, because if what's going on in your mind isn't what's going on in reality, when you react with people and you react when you conversate and intermingle with people in reality based on what's going on in your head that isn't real, that's going to cause conflict, because they're not going to know where you're coming from. You're not seeing things clearly. This could be the other person. I talk about often, Teal Swan talks about something called the overlay. And that is when two people are in a relationship, we each have an overlay, and then there's reality. So one person, there's the reality, and then there's a little bit of skewed sense of how each person thinks about, or how their rose colored glasses, or how they're seeing things. There's that person's story, the other person's story, and then the truth. Now when you're too far off into this overlay and your overlay isn't really touching reality, To me, that's the Seven of Cups. That's confusion and seeing things for not how they really are. And then that can cause an issue when it comes to how you intermingle with reality. It can cause you to feel left out in the cold because of arguments and not seeing things clearly. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles in the future, the outcome, Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. All right, so Gemini energy, there may be an opportunity to work on something, or something could just be coming to an end here with this possibly with the Gemini, something just not really working out. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of truth or something when it comes to possibly working things out. I see more of an ending, maybe getting some clarification, some type of conversation. And I think that you're going to make a decision, or someone's going to make a decision to not work on this. And it's just going to end. There may be some type of clarity that comes out, but I do see a conversation here. Some type of truth may be revealed. Yeah, something that wasn't something that's hidden may come to light, and I more so see this coming to an end. I do see a new start for you, though. I see a new start for you with the Two of Cups and the Fool, but I just feel like it's once you get out of this energy with maybe someone who was lying, keeping secrets, just wasn't telling the truth, or, just learning from a situation and carrying on. Seeing things from a new perspective, Pisces energy. Surrendering, letting go is what I'm seeing here. For some of you also, I think after something had come to an end, then there might be an opportunity to talk about it, to go to start again. But for the most part, I'm getting walking away and letting go, learning lessons, finding out some type of truth, learning lessons. Possibly some of us need to pay attention to red flags when we see them, or just not be in the clouds over something. But I see surrendering and letting go. I see thinking logically, clearly, and letting something go. Focus on yourself and your own stability, and that way you'll make the right decisions. Whoever Pisces is thinking about, how does this person feel about Pisces? How does this individual feel about Pisces? Unintentional. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. And then we also have friendship. I'm more comfortable being friends. That could be what this Six of Cups is about too, because this is a friendship energy. It's a good friendship energy, though. It's like a really strong friendship. You guys may work on a friendship rather than a love situation, and maybe then it just progresses slowly into something more over time. But I feel this energy of Pisces to focus on you, to let go, surrender, and let the positivity flow to you, instead of being in your feelings, and because just thinking about something over and over and over again, that just kind of, it keeps you in a negative place, keeps you in the dark, doesn't allow positive energies to flow in, because you're not calling in positivity. So let's get another card of advice here for Pisces. Didn't really want to go this long, but I really wanted to find out more. Card for Pisces, please. All right, so we have Five of Cups and the Hierophant, which is unity. This talks about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization, seeking out mentors, like minded friends. And then Five of Cups about things not turning out the way you hoped or expected, not seeing the positive in a situation and crying over spilled milk. Again, letting go, focusing on yourself, focus on possibly work, your job, your spiritual beliefs, and letting go of something that didn't work out the way that you wanted to, because that more than likely means there's something better for you. Let's get a card for Pisces. A lot of the times when we get that Hierophant card that talks about a lesson, lessons that you probably met someone in order to teach you, for you both to learn a lesson here, possibly about the way that you show up in relationships. What do you need to work on? We have peaceful resolution. So I do feel like if you guys haven't talked yet, there will be a conversation, and it will be, you know, closing out, getting closure on a situation. I feel like it'll turn out peaceful. So I'm going to grab my other deck and we're going to do through the signs, and then we'll grab an angel answers card at the end, and I'll be right back. All right. How does Aries feel about Pisces? How does Aries feel about Pisces? All right. We have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like with Aries, you're dealing with someone who might be a bit sneaky. I also see this as someone who kind of wants you to be the one to, you know, chase them. They're kind of coming across narcissistic, but also you could also just be dealing with someone who is sneaky and they're kind of in it for themselves. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like there's a lot of conflict between you and Taurus, but I do feel like they want to try again and they're willing to take a risk. Do be careful if you're dealing with a Taurus who wants their independence. So, although they may want to have something new with you, just if you're looking for a commitment, be sure. I feel like you need to really think about whether or not that's the person for you, because they're coming in independent. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I feel like there is going to be a chance again. We had the lovers come out in the main reading. There's going to be a chance for a connection here, or some type of conversation. It can kind of go either way with this wheel here, as far as the decision to either entertain the relationship or not. But I feel like it's a timing issue, so it may be a little bit later. If you're dealing with the Cancer, this Cancer is coming in really, really slow. I think they're taking their time. They may actually be exploring and seeing what else is out there first. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like this person, when it comes to you, they do want to put time and effort into this. I feel like they want something committed. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they may be feeling like you two are just too different to work on things and maybe trying to cut this relationship out. They are coming across detached. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra wants to work on things. They want to give, they want an equal give and take. I feel like they miss you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio wants to work on this connection. They want to manifest, and I feel like they're making a conscious decision to come towards you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they may have been juggling multiple things, multiple people, but I think ultimately there is an ending and they're choosing to let it end, but it does hurt them. Maybe they feel you were juggling multiple people, but there's some type of ending, and I feel like they are hurt by it. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you might be dealing with someone who's possibly not taking you very seriously. When it comes to a commitment, they may have a lot of passion for you and find you very attractive and have an attraction towards you. But I feel like when it comes to a commitment, that may be a whole nother issue that you two need to be clear where you both stand when it comes to your belief systems, your values, whether or not you want a commitment. I feel like they find you extremely attractive and very attracted to you, but I feel like there's something here that needs to be discussed that has to do with values. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like this is a lot of, there's a lot of baggage. Either they're coming in with baggage or they just feel like this relationship is stressful and there's a lot of drama and it's just a burden to them. And I kind of feel like they're wanting to let that go. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they are feeling heartbroken. They may be feeling like they don't get any attention from you. Maybe they feel like you get too much attention. There may be a pride ego issue, but they are feeling hurt and heartbroken by whatever happened, went down between the two of you. So think of a question. We're going to pull in Angel Answers card. So what is the answer to Pisces question, please? What is the answer to Pisces question? All right, we have yes, an opportunity at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your views. I hope that you are staying safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.